Good day, podcast community. I'm Pete Kane, Podcast Pete, creator of Podcast Academy and the ecosystem that you can take advantage of, which merges the 5 trends. Yes, we have 5 trends that are happening today, and you could be a part of it. You could create generational wealth. Generational wealth. It just sounds good. My name is Pete Kane. I've done over 350 podcasts. I've spent my whole life in personal development. Growing up dyslexic and ADD creates a kind of a weird thing, but it was 40 years up and down, on drugs, off drugs, in depression, out of depression. It was a roller coaster. Then a stroke happened. Then my left side was gone. Then my life changed. Then I started over. How would you like to start over at 67? Everything you own is in a 10 by 10 self-storage unit. But I'm as happy as I've ever been because the opportunity and the future is bright. These 5 trends, I've spent the last 3 years working 15 hours a day, studying it, building it with my partner, Jeff Bourgeois. Now it's built. Now the foundation is built. The skyscraper is going to go up and you can be a part of it. Let's go over the 5 trends and then I'm going to go through our ecosystem. And I'm going to give you a gift at the end because if you're an entrepreneur, want to grow and scale your business by 10x, or a nonprofit that wants to grow and scale your nonprofit for greater impact in your community, or you're a corporate professional kind of looking to the future and saying, oh, this AI, 30% of the workforce is going to be displaced. Am I going to be part of that 30%, or will I be the one as part of the 70% that takes advantage of it? Well, that choice is yours. But I'm going to give you a little bit of information. Hopefully, I can give you enough that you'll lean in and want more. Be able to do your research, check it out. Don't just say, I don't understand it. That's not a good answer because if you do, you're going to miss the opportunity. So let's go. Let's talk about the 5 trends. You first have the entrepreneurial revolution. Now, what is that? We're moving from the industrial, which was basically factories working. You'd work 40 years and then you retire. They had us in a mode of just to get by. There wasn't any inspiration in that in the majority of workers, but now it's totally changed because we've gone global. We've gone digital. We've gone the mindset now of creating your own business has never been better. People are going from zero to millionaires quickly. And one person, Sam Altman, who is the person behind ChatGPT, thinks that in the very near future, one person can go from zero to billionaire. Can you imagine that? That opportunity is in front of you. But if you're the one that doesn't investigate, research, check things out, get your questions answered, know what's going on, understand these trends, then you'll be part of the crowd that wonders what happened. There's always those early adopters. And I want to speak to the early adopters because those are the people that do the best. That it's not so obvious, because when it's obvious, there's not as big of an opportunity. There's always opportunities that we have out here, but never before. So the entrepreneur is now a global business. It's so easy today to do business around the world. We have a team in the Philippines. I have a gentleman in Nigeria. I've done podcasts in different countries, which is connecting me all over the world. And we have an ecosystem I'm going to share with you after I want to capture the mindset of these 5 trends so you can understand when all of them come together. This is where the biggest opportunity of our lifetime. And I'm 67. So if you're anywhere near that, it's anybody. We're seeing wealth being created, especially through the one trend, crypto. The cryptocurrency, the currency that's happening now with Bitcoin leading the pack. There's only 21 million coins. You can't print more like the US government does, like most governments do. You can't manipulate the currency. You can't control it. It's controlled digitally. It's not controlled, it's open to you and I. You and I now have an opportunity to create the generational wealth. So take a person like Michael Saylor and Julie McCord, and there's numerous ones out there. But do your research, find out about it, understand it. It's on a need to know. Need to know if you want to generate your generational wealth for your kids and the kids beyond that. We always talk, well, the Social Security system is going to go broke. There's not going to be any money in it. Our kids won't be able to take advantage of all the money that was put in because there's not, well, that may be, it needs some work. But when you understand Bitcoin, when you understand that it was basically 1,000 not too long ago, now it's 100,000. It's going to keep going up because they're not making any more and nobody can print more. It's digital. You can move it, but do your homework on that. Michael Saylor is probably the best out there of really helping you understand the mindset of digital currency and the crypto trend. So we have the entrepreneurial revolution. You have the digital revolution, meaning everything's gone digital. So why podcasts has exploded is there's so many out there that people can pick from, and you pick who you want to listen to. It's no longer the controlled information that was out there. Now there's thousands of them. So that offers, you put a digital asset out there. It's like putting a little house in digital space. But if you listen to a gentleman by the name of Daniel Priestley, who created what's on the screen, assets, and then there's definitely waiting list. There's a strategy to your capacity. You have to establish capacity in what you do, because anything that's a commodity, unlimited, price goes down. Anytime there's controlled, like you look at Rolex. If you want to buy a Rolex today, I think there's about a 9-month waiting list because they just don't manufacture hundreds of thousands of them. They control it because they want that experience. When you put a Rolex on, you don't put it on because you want to tell better time. Go get a Casio if you want to do that for $20. What you want to do is how you feel when you put one on. So you're waiting 9 months, so the price is going to be higher. You get a plane ticket, it's unlimited plane tickets almost. I mean, Passy went on the plane. So there's the price will go down. There's just everybody's competing for the lowest price. Anything you do, always have capacity for what you do. But let's get back to digital. Every podcast you do, every video you put out there is a digital asset. People got to know you, like you, and trust you. They do that by a thing called 7-11-4. 7-11-4. They have to consume 7 hours of you. They have to make 11 buying signals. Boop, boop, there we go. And they have to see you on 4 different platforms. So when that happened, the brain just kind of clicks, know, like, and trust. And it said, it's not like, you always hear that with Dale Carnegie, know, like, and trust, and how to win friends and influence people. When you consume enough of a person, which is the numbers 7, and there's studies behind it. Roger, and I don't remember his last name, came up with it. 11 is Google's moment of truth. Once you make 11 buying signals, the brain is ready to buy. And if you see it on 4 different platforms, a book, a podcast, a video, a Facebook post, a LinkedIn post, you see it all these different places, then you know, like, and trust, and you're ready to buy. So you have to put the content out there, giving people a chance to digest your content. That gives them a chance to know, like, and trust you. So you look at crypto. The next one is AI technology. And that one's changing. Oh my gosh. There is 250 million people that have paid open ChatGPT. 250 million. That's more than there's people in America. So all these people are implementing it into their business. So the rapid change, if you say, like, I call people each afternoon and I'll ask them, how are you using AI in your business? And very few, like very few, say they're using it in any way. They haven't even put it on their phone. It's free. You have free and you paid, but I use it like 5-6 times during the day. More. The more I use it, the better I get. But if you're just sitting on the sidelines because you don't understand it, you're missing the opportunity. Then the last trend is mobile revolution. That's been going on, but this iPhone right here, a supercomputer in everybody's hands. Oh my gosh. Just recently, Apple put the journaling app on there. It was kind of like on there, and I found it by mistake. A friend of mine, Lucas Moto, we were at Rotary, and I was showing him the journaling feature on the Growth Day, which is the number 5 step in our ecosystem. And he said, oh, I use this one. And I looked at it, and I said, I've seen that, but I didn't know what it did. And then he showed me how he uses it. I've been using it ever since. I haven't missed a day. I mean, I am a geek because it captures those ideas, those memories, those thoughts. And that way, when you can do it, I speak all mine. So it just is incredible what's in that iPhone, but a lot of us don't know it's there. We just use it to scroll social media. Do you know the average person watches 5 hours of TV? No, wait. 6 hours. Wait, hold it. Got to get these mixed. 4 hours of TV a day. Yeah. 4, which is about 100 hours a month. So you look at that, and they scroll up to 2 hours of social media. So that's 6 hours total. You're awake 18, let's say. You sleep 8. Let's give it rounded off. That's a third of your life. You're just like consuming somebody else's stuff. Why don't you create your life, your stuff? Create your videos, create your materials, your digital assets, instead of consuming. I cut out TV a couple years ago. I cut out social media a couple years ago. I freed up those 6 hours. I didn't use them anyway, but not that much. But let's just say I used it to build my business. And that's what I want you to think. Build your business. Build your life. Build your family. Get off the couch and create. Create a business. Create assets. Buy Bitcoin. Use your phone instead of scrolling social media. Look at how you can dive deeper into apps like Journal app, or doing things like shortcuts on the phone. Doing things that'll enhance you, make you better. Commit to personal development. If you lead a life of personal development, you never be the same because you keep getting better every day. Growth Day is my favorite, and 500,000 other people. Every day, Brendon Burchard talks to us. This guy has been doing it for 20 years. He's currently coaching 4 billionaires. He's done Oprah, Usher, you name it. Olympic athletes, A celebrities, because he's good. He's real good. His fee is a lot, but he works. He gives us a message every single day. It's like getting $1 billion message every day. Do you think over a course of time that will make a difference in your life? I think so. It did mine. I am the amount of personal development that has happened in my life in the last 10 months because I've never missed a daily fire. There is so much content in there. There is so much to develop you as a leader, develop all your different skills. Every month he has a theme. And then you have like 8 instructors. These are multi-million-dollar top people that all come with their kind of style. And you get to learn from that. Highly, what is it? I know it's, this is a little dyslexia here. High performance habits. That's available to every single person. And it's so reasonable because let me put it up on the screen because I love this. Okay. 7 days free. Then it's $49 a month. 7 days free. You can try it for 7 days. Try it. Have Brendon speak to you for 7 days and see what it does to you. Then it's $49 a month. a little over $1.50 investment in you. I think that's the best investment you could ever make is in you. But that's number 5. So let me go back. Let me take that off. Let's go through our ecosystem so you can have an understanding of, let me get that off there. I didn't want you to see that yet. Okay, hold on there. Hold on, Nelly. Okay, podcasting is number 2. Oh, geez, I didn't even go into the assessment. So the assessment, you got to understand where a person's coming from. So the assessment is, you want to take my assessment, go to pcain.me. Take my assessment, see what it's like. It is phenomenal at gathering the mindset and the answers from where a person is. How can you help somebody if you don't know where they are in their life? So this is what the assessment does. And it's free. So you can get it at pcain.me, but it's free. Now, once you upgrade, like anything, you're going to want to upgrade because you get 3. But 1, you can try it out and see. So, and then the waiting list, as I told you, you always want to have a capacity for whatever you do and deliver the most incredible experience for the people that you set that capacity for. Everything is supply and demand. So you got to have a strategy when it comes to that. Okay, let's go on to number 2. What's number 2, Pete? It's podcasting and online courses. It's assets, digital assets. Why is podcast so popular? Because it works. People love it. People love, they love long form podcasts. My gosh, you have some out there. Joe Rogan does 3 hours, and Stephen Bartley, Chris Williams, they do the long. Hold on here. Patrick Bet David with Valuetainment hours, because it's good. They give people what they want. And it's every time they do a podcast, it's there in digital space. The more you do, the better you get, the more valuable you become. In building your brand, you want to build your brand around quality and put your content out there, put your assets out there. We have a podcast academy. We teach people how to create online courses. We have a program that can help you in that area. Okay, let me go to number 3, high performance mentor guide. Now, like I told you, I'm a high performance coach. If you're climbing Mount Everest, are you going to do it by yourself? Well, you might try, but you ain't going to make it. You probably won't. You'll probably die. You hire a guide, somebody that's been up the mountain hundreds of times. A high performance is going to be a different experience in coaching. Higher standards, it's an elite coaching experience. And Brendon Burchard is the man behind it. He's been doing it for 20 years. It's his framework, his training, everything he put together. So what he does for his clients, he teaches us. So we high performance coach our communities. That way we can give you strategy, proven strategies, and help you to achieve the highest level in what you're trying to do. There's no just mediocrity. This is high performance. And that is what we all need, because when you look at the performance of the elite athletes, the elite in just whatever profession they're in, they all hire coaches. And if they're smart, they hire a high performance coach. Most of them do, because they can afford it. They know they get results. And so they can I always tell people that I share with, is like, you can get to the 20-yard line by yourself. But getting in the end zone, you need a high performance coach. You need somebody that's going to get you in the end zone. And that takes pushing, that takes challenging, that takes working with you every week on the strategy of getting into that end zone. Because in the end zone, you celebrate. Celebrate in the end zone. That's where the winning happens. Now we have the magazine. Now this is the most incredible opportunity. You'll see. We could put that trend number 6, because in this community, it's a magazine. So it's 20 stories, 20 podcast stories that are in there, along with our 10 ecosystem. Our master steps are in there, along with some other articles. But what it is, it's a group of 20 community people working together, being coached every week. We coach them now to write a book in 12 weeks. 12 weeks, you have an authoritative book that you can put out there with your story, the problem you solve, wrapped in the ecosystem. So you not only do you have your business to promote, your ecosystem is like adding fuel to the fire, and it's going to take you to the highest level, because every step in the ecosystem is scalable. Every step. And first you have a city like Kennesaw Happenings. Then you can go down to a shopping center like Chastain. If you live in Atlanta, in Kennesaw, there's a strip. I walked that. It was before it got real cold. But I walked that, and I was surprised how the people next to them didn't know their neighbors. Here you are, you're in a shopping center. You're all trying to get all your traffic to the shopping center, and you don't even know your neighbor. That's an opportunity lost. And now you can have a magazine in each location, and people know their neighbors. They can read the stories about their neighbors. They can promote their neighbors. They can joint venture with their neighbor, put packages together. The sky's the limit. We coach you how to create the community of 20. So you have 2 pods of 10. You're working together for a common cause of helping each other promote their business. I'm a high performance coach like myself is leading the strategy, the coaching, and then you're putting a printed copy. You can order it from Amazon. Order it from Amazon. You can get it in a couple of days. But if you want to be in this, because not only have community, you can have a book. We are now opening up to take people that are interested. You got to raise your hand and you got to give me a buying signal. I'm not interested in people that are somewhat interested. That doesn't cut it. If you're interested and you want to pay to be involved, $750 for the 12 weeks. $750 for the 12 week. That works out to $250 a month, but you pay up front. And then you subscribe to the number 5, and I'll show you in a minute, which is Growth Day. Those together, along with meeting 1 hour a week, then we have another time to create your content, your book. So 12 steps to create your book, which is on you. That's your way of getting your story, your business out there. Then your community is the magazine. So you have you with a book and you have a magazine. You'll always be in there. It'll be always a digital asset. Book's an asset, magazine's an asset. One's you, the other is community. Together, you're working together to strategize. You're doing joint ventures with each other. You're doing things as a community. That's the power of the magazine. Let me see. I don't think I have one up here. No, I don't. Okay. So that I will tell you, you can go to petekane.me/opportunity. petekane.me/opportunity. We are taking right now, we're going to take through the end of the month, we're going to do 4 groups of 20. 4 groups of 20. We're going to help you write your book, publish your book in 12 weeks. Now, we show you how to do it. We help you do it. We coach you through strategy. And you do it with a group of 20 people. Each week you meet for 1 hour online. And we have a set program where we help you get your book out. Because if you've ever wanted to write a book, now's the time. And not only write the book, but have a community to help you promote it, help you strategize. We have a whole program for you. So we say 5 trends, but let's say 6 with the magazine and the book together. Okay. All right. Let me go on here. All right. Let me see. The next one is Growth Day, my favorite. Man, this is the most powerful app in the world. Because personal development, you commit to personal development, you'll never be the same. Grow every single day. Listen to Daily Fire. Then on Monday, Ed Milet talks to you and gives his unique message. Any one of these two, if you had to hire them one-on-one, you better drop some coin, a Bitcoin. But you get it. It's because the community, 500,000 people, 192 countries, I think, that is available and you can get it, right? 7 days free, 7 days, try it out. Hear Brendan speak to you for 7 days. And then on the Monday, depending on when you sign up, you'll hear Ed Milet. High Performance Habits is in there. There's so much content. You will grow. And you are the best investment you can ever make in yourself. Ever. Okay. Growth Day is number 5. Number 6. Okay, number 5. Let me go back. You think of it as Netflix for personal development. Netflix for personal development. Instead of consuming movies and binging on movies that people create, how about binging on you? You binge on you. You get better. You invest in yourself. You take a shower in personal development every day. You learn, you grow. Then the sky's the limit. Okay, let's go on to the next one, live events. Help you grow, help you speak, help you connect, help you build relationships. So once a month, our people that are in our group, we speak. We speak for 5 minutes, 3 topics, 5 minutes, 3 topics. Because if you can learn how to platform speak and you can get your message down, hundreds of groups want you to speak. So that's a skill to learn. When you learn to communicate from the platform, the world opens up to you. It's the second biggest fear to dying. But if you let that fear grow, let's say it's on this shoulder, and you don't tackle it, you go after the growth, you go after the courage, you go after the boldness, you go after aggressively talking. I find that people that don't want to speak, all they're thinking of themselves. I had a gentleman, twice he turned me down. He was just thinking of himself. He had a great message, but scared, because he was always focusing on himself. Focus on your audience. Focus on delivering the message to somebody there that you could change their life. Then your fear goes away because you're focusing on another person, not you. That's the easiest way to be a good speaker. Then you got to get your reps in. That's what we do every month. So you're going to build relationships, make connections, and you're going to learn how to speak. Okay, next, join our ambassador program. Be a brand ambassador. We give 15%. We keep the money in our community. We would rather you have the money than to give it to somebody else. So we keep the money in there. When people refer, it's a lifetime of compensation. That way, we believe, hey, if you believe in the program, we want to compensate you for it. We want to help you. We want to keep the money flowing through our community. And this is the way we do it. And it's just, you get to it by just pkane.me/ambassador. It's one of the secret things that we have because you can earn a good living by referring people and referring our services. Send out cards. I've done it for 10 years. The best kept secret in all of relationship building. I hear people say handwritten cards, and I do. I do handwritten cards, but I don't do it on scale. I've sent out about 7,300 cards in 10 years. Individual cards, birthday cards, thank you cards, you name it, cards. And I can do it with beautiful pictures. So we educate people, we stay top of mind with our clients, and we recognize the birthdays. We thank them. And that's done by a service. Send out cards. Great service. Okay, and next to last is AI. You've all heard about it. You don't want to be sitting on the sidelines on this one. So take my partner's course right here. Go take his free mini course at pkane.me/AI. Jeff Bourgeois, search him up on LinkedIn. Join his Big Thinker universe. He's a brilliant person. He's a brilliant mind and a man with the biggest heart you'll want to be, that you'll want to be involved with. And he implements like I've never seen anybody in my life. I've been in the business world for a few years. I've met a lot of people. He's in a class by himself. And he has an AI agency. He has Catalyst Crew, 24, I think, language models, all of them to help you save time and be successful in different aspects of your business, like LinkedIn, like action, like objective, all the different things that you need for your business. He has it for you. And he has a free mini course for you. So you take that. That's number 9. The last one is amplification, social media. What we do here is we do the same thing over and over and over and over and over again. So many times people are always trying something new, the old silver objects syndrome, whatever. Just do it over and over again. Get really good at doing the basics. You don't need to try a new thing every time somebody comes out with something new. Same, we go over and over again. So we use social media to amplify, and we're kicking this in, and hopefully very, very soon. We have Podcast Academy too, right there, pkane.me/PA. Yes, PA. I love it. Love those initials. So the master class right here. Okay. You want to get the free master class. You don't even need to give me anything. You just go to pkane.me/masterclass. And you can learn the 10 steps plus, I didn't give you the 11th step. Hold on here. Hold on, Nelly. I forgot one of the important ones. Let me hold on here. There we go. Okay. Buy back your time. Dan Martell, if you've not read his book, Buy Back Your Time, get it. Get it. Listen to his videos. Understand the concept. The more you can get your time back and leverage your time for higher leverage activities, the better you're going to be. If you get caught in the weeds and you're doing stuff that you could hire for $10, $15 an hour, then that's all you're worth. You'll never scale. You have to buy back your time. And Team Trexa, she's awesome. She's in the Philippines, and she helps our community and provides the support with Rolando in our community. So get our masterclass. That's pkane.me/masterclass. And by doing it, you go to our website and you can get it. And we want to help you build your business. You got 5 trends. The 6th one, write your book with us. Join, go to magazine. You can see it at magazine. You can go to pkane.me/magazine. You can see Kennesaw Happenings. You see chapter samples. You can see some of the books that Jess has written. And then you can enroll. If you want to do it, do it. Do it. Because you'll never be the same. $750, 12 weeks will get you a book. And you'll be in a magazine. And we're going to coach you with a group of 20. So the opportunity, create that 6th trend. Get your book and be a part of a community. And make 2025 the best year you've ever had. Because you took action. You didn't listen to the skeptic fear shoulder. You listened to courage. You were bold. You took action. And you'll be glad you did. So, thank you so much. If this is something that you think you know somebody that can benefit by this, please share it with them. And like it if you appreciate what we're doing here in our community to help you. And be bold, make an impact, and have